What's up, guys? How's your friggin' day? Mine is better. Better. Uh, Business was really slow a few days ago, and I never, you know, worked for myself before or anything like that. So now I understand the um, drama and stress that you worry about. Sometimes when it's real slow, you're like, oh, I guess that's it, and maybe this is it. It lasted long, but it doesn't look like this is going to happen. And then all of a sudden, I start getting a lot of local orders. But the website's pretty flat right now. Um, it's not horrible, but they're just like kind of like dripping in here and there. So seems to me, um, I'm getting a lot more locals than I am website. It used to be the other way around. Last month it was all website and like, you know, sprinkled of locals. Now a lot of it's locals, so I don't know. I guess it takes turns. But so far so good. It's starting to pick up a little bit. Um, but if you order from the website, that's pretty neutral right now. It's not uh, at a big pace. You won't be waiting long for your holster at all. I mean, you'll be getting it like within days. So it's really quick right now. I just wanted to show this gun, and this is Smith and Wesson 10 millimeter revolver, and it is really beautiful. I don't own a revolver yet, and I still don't know which one I want. I'm probably gonna. I don't know. I mean, Rugers are nice, but I think Smiths are a little bit more refined. They feel like best way to put it. If you're not a gun person yet, when you feel the action of a Smith and Wesson, it feels like it's broke in already. The Rugers are a little scratchy, a little bit, not bad, a little rough. And as you shoot them and all, they start getting more slick and buttery, and they start feeling that really slick feeling that you want to feel when you're cocking the hammer and pulling the trigger. But the Smiths, I just think they are a little bit more refined. That's why they are a little bit more money, and then they use a higher grade steel too. They don't. I don't know if they use. I don't think they use cast, but I know Ruger. A lot of their guns they do use cast, which isn't a problem, you know. But the stock steel, the finish is always going to look nicer. So you can just spot it a mile away. Um, and then we have a little Phoenix Arms here. It's a little 22. A local guy dropped this gun off. He wanted a holster for it. Don't laugh, guys. Be nice. Listen, if you get a cheaper gun, at least it's a 22. At least it won't beat it up, because the cheaper guns are made out of cheap steel. But just wanted to just show you that, because I pretty much make a holster for any gun if you're local. So you can just drop it off, and usually the guys that drop the guns off, I don't let them wait long, because I don't like people's guns, hanging out at my house. You know what I mean? So I'd rather just get it done, try to get it done that same day, than they just come and get it. I'm still peeling from sunburn. So I'll show you this little baby. It's safe. It's not loaded or anything. Got to be careful at YouTube. They're shutting everybody down with the gun channels, man. I'm telling you. Let me tell you something right now, man. I don't like getting political, but you have to now. If that fucking Biden wins, you can say goodbye to all the gun channels. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And I'm not being extreme. I'm telling you right now. All right, we have a Republican in there now, and they're finding all kinds of reasons to shut gun channels down. Oh, they did it to a friend of mine. Oh, you're not active enough, so you're not getting money anymore. I mean, or what were they going to say next? Oh, we have to shut you down because you're not following guidelines. And I fill that form out every time I do a video. It says, "Is this video related to firearms?" Okay, yeah. Are you using your firearms in a safely manner? Yeah. And then is it for kids? And then I check off, no, not for kids. And then I get a letter saying, be careful, you're not filling out the form right. What's that mean, be careful? They're going to shut my channel down? That's what I'm talking about. It's just, you can't worry about it. You try to follow the rules as best as you can. And it's just, you know, it's a Democratic owned system, and we're at a disadvantage. That's the end of it. So hopefully, you know, we'll be on as long as we can. Anyway, it's a little Phoenix Arms. These are cheap little guns. And they're only like, I don't even know what the hell they are, $150. But as you can see, it's safe. But it's a 22, so it'll last him. And he dropped it off because he couldn't find a decent holster for it, and made him one. Came out really nice, fully adjustable. Trying to make every single holster fully adjustable now, inside the waist, and hope he's happy with it. And this is the Smith and Wesson 10mm revolver. This really is, you know, the best definition of badassery. So this is from my friend Chris. He's from Glen Olden, and he's on a diet like I am, and he is literally half the man he used to be. I'm getting there. But when he told me he had a Smith 10mm revolver, I was like, man, I would have my eye on that, because I don't know, if I don't have a revolver, but if I can have something kind of cool like that with a weird caliber, that would be kind of justifiable. Something really powerful. So I don't know. Maybe I'll go with the Smith and Wesson 10mm. It's freaking badass. It comes with moon clips. I gave him I told him the leather texture would be best, because I think it looks really good with revolvers. And this revolver is empty, so keep your panties on. What I did in the back for him, I put some extra work for him because he's a friend of mine. I flared out the cylinder a little bit. That'll help funnel the gun when reholstering. And I just thought of it. It ain't like I didn't do it on the last one because the guy's not my friend. But when you do a friend's holster, you try to get some cool ideas just to give him a little extra. And believe it or not, that little lip will help the gun reholster when you're not looking into, you know, so you don't have to, you can just look, you don't have to look, you can just feel it and go in. Sometimes these revolver holsters, when you're reholstering, when you put it in, the front of the cylinder will hit, you know, the lip of the holster. Well, now that's impossible. That's just not going to happen. Okay. Great retention, and it will not scratch the gun. I know it sounds like it is, but it's not. It will not scratch this gun. And there's the revolver. So nice. Great finish. You don't see the spinning brush marks that you do on other stainless guns. It has like a brush stainless. This is more of a polished stainless, and it feels wonderful. It's just, this is brand new, and it feels like it's got like hundreds of rounds to it. It feels like it's broken. It's really, really nice. Barely any movement in that cylinder. The double action right out of the factory is very controllable. You can stage it. It's not bad. It's nice. And the single action is a hair trigger. I mean, it's, if you want a bullseye shoot, that's the way to go. I don't want to keep dry firing my friend's gun. He knows it doesn't hurt it. He's a gun guy, but still not nice to do it. So, the cool thing about moon clips is a lot of people don't like moon clips because if you lose them, you ain't gonna be able to load your gun. Or, really, I'm not gonna act like an expert. I never had a gun with moon clips. I think what they do is they stop the rounds from going all the way through because they don't have a big enough rim on them. But what's cool about them is they do act like a speed loader. Boom. I mean, if you're under stress and putting, you know, you got to put in one at a time or try to put in two at a time. You just got these moon clips, man, and you just have them ready. You just have them ready to go, and they just drop right in. There you go. So that's a good thing. That's really cool. Um, I don't know how many moon clips it comes with, but as you can see, it says 10 millimeters stamped right there. E-Bomb, he's going to have a freaking conniption when he sees this, because he is the king of 10 millimeters. E-Boner. That's what I call him. E-Boner. So I just wanted to show you this. I think this is a beautiful gun. It has a nice big handle on it. It gives it a lot of balance, that the handle comes down. I like that. It just gives it a lot of balance with that long handle. And I don't know, man. If I think I would get a revolver, get something really cool like this, something unique. Because when you're not a person, like a revolver person or a semi-auto person, you kind of end up getting something. What's the word I'm looking for? Exotic. You know, something not common. Because it's going to be your one thing, your one gun, and you want it to be like more of a cool factor thing. But 10 millimeter, man, it's a good round. It's very controllable. There's not a lot of kick. Like I told you guys before, I've fired 10 millimeter Glock 29s and Glock 20s, and they run smooth. So Chris, here's your custom left-handed holster. It fits really nice. I'm real happy with the fit. I'm my own worst critic, and I hope you're happy with it. And he'll be over later sometime to pick it up. I'll talk to you guys soon, and don't forget to vote.